Good evening, Loveth. Welcome to my session of storytelling. Whispers Beneath the Baobab. Subtitle: When Shadows Remember. The names of the forgotten tree that since long ago, in the heart of a vast savanna, stood the village of Ulican, built in a circle around a towering baobab tree. The villagers called it Agbalamo, the tree of spirits. It was said to listen, to whisper, and to remember. But over the generations, the people stopped listening. They forgot the names of those who came before them. The rituals faded, the songs turned to silence, and the baobab stopped blooming. No one remembered the seers who once spoke for the ancestors. Until one day, the whispers returned. Naya and the whispering tree. Naya, a spirited 16-year-old girl with a wild heart and eyes that saw too much, had always been different. While others her age prepared for marriage or farm duties, Naya would sit under the baobab for hours, sketching leaves or listening to the wind. One dusk, as the sun melted into a purple sky, Naya heard it, a faint whisper from within the bark of the baobab. Ezele. O Kishi. O Molar. Remember us. Startled, she ran home, but when she told her mother and the village elders, they dismissed it as childish imagination. Only her blind grandmother, Mama Oinda, believed her. You've heard them, Mama said, reaching beneath her bed to retrieve an old, dust-covered calabash. The ancients are stirring. The forgotten are restless. The calabash, carved with strange symbols and sealed with red cloth, pulsed faintly in Naya's hands. This belonged to the last seer. And now, it belongs to you. Dreams of the masked woman. That night, Naya dreamed of a woman dressed in white, her face hidden behind a mask of bark and bone. She stood beneath the baobab, hands dripping with ink. They erased us, the woman whispered. And now the shadows awaken hungry. She spoke in riddles, of the hunger that walks, a being born from forgotten names, growing stronger each year the past was buried. Naya awoke sweating, the calabash humming softly by her bedside. The path of remembrance urged by dreams and whispers, Naya left the village before dawn, guided by the calabash. Her journey took her through the forest of breaths, where wind carried voices of the dead, whispering secrets and regrets. The river of echoes, whose spirit guardian, Eramu, demanded she recall her grandmother's lullaby, a forgotten name buried in its verses. The shrine of mists, where time stood still and memories took form. There she met Arika, a banished spirit with cracked skin and burning eyes. Arika was once the protector of Ulican, betrayed by the village for refusing to forget the ancestors. They chose gold over truth. Now they will pay. Truth beneath the roots in the shrine. Naya learned the full story. Generations ago, Ulican's leaders made a pact. They would sacrifice the names and legacies of their ancestors in exchange for eternal prosperity. The names were buried beneath the baobab. Every harvest, the tree fed on silence. The whispers Naya heard were the voices of those forgotten, Ezele, Arika, and others who were once leaders, mothers, and warriors. And now, the hunger that walks, a creature of memory starvation, had begun to stir. Chapter 5. Return to Ulican. You returned to the village on the eve of the moon festival. Her eyes glowed faintly, her spirit awakened. She gathered the villagers and stood before the baobab. You have forgotten the names. But I have remembered them. She began to chant. As she spoke the names aloud, Ezele, Omolara, Dyke, Anan, the baobab began to split and tremble. From its cracked trunk emerged the hunger that walks, a beast of shadow and ash, howling with every forgotten soul. The reckoning the village was thrown into chaos. But Naya, with the calabash now glowing brightly, confronted the beast. Each name she spoke weakened it. Each ancestor remembered chipped away at its strength. Mama Oinda, in her final breath, joined Naya in chanting. The villagers, witnessing the truth, added their voices, name after name. The beast wailed and burst into a storm of ash. Epilogue. The names will not be forgotten. The baobab, once hollow and dry, bloomed with white flowers that glowed in the moonlight. Ulican changed. A shrine was built to house the calabash. Each season, the villagers gathered to speak the names of their ancestors aloud, never again letting silence feed the shadows. And at the center of it all, Naya, now the seer of Ulican, sat beneath the baobab, listening. For the tree would always whisper. And she would always remember.
Good evening, Gideofer. Thank you. You can go on.